All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pluto back again with another video. Today, y'all, it's been a while. My fault. Let me start off with the apology. It's my fault. I didn't give y'all commentary. I haven't really commented about the state of the game, how I feel, and a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. But I would like to start off first with apologizing. My fault. You know what I'm saying? For not being there. And two, I would like to comment and give my perspective and how I feel about not chapter. I was about to say chapter 5, like it's Fortnite. Season 5. Season 5, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of a toxic wasteland. I'm gonna keep it a bean. As much as people are like, oh, the ranked is like the trenches. I'm gonna be honest. Everywhere is if ranked is the trenches, everywhere is sewer water, bro. The matchmaking is horrible. Not only for ranked, but for quick play. And I know it's already been said. It's nothing really new. A lot of people have been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Making their giving their takes. Everyone is now damn near aware about how bad the matchmaking is. To the point where the randoms that will sell your shit will either throw harder, blame you harder, or throw even harder as fuck, or just make your life as equally as miserable. To the point where people like load into ranked, and it's like a mental thing to be as cool as like Chinese ice, bro. You gotta be damn near have the same mental as Bruce Lee, bro. I'm talking about the legend, yes, himself. But besides the matchmaking, you know what I'm saying, everything on that side being trash. Cosmetics, chat. I wish I had the bread to buy all these new penny cosmetics, bro. Not the penny cosmetic. These new Christmas cosmetic. Penny's my favorite one. That's why I just stood off the rip. It's been on my mind all day, all week, all afternoon, even before it came out. But I ain't gonna lie, the cosmetic, anchor's been pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. They get better every time, but y'all might look at me crazy when I say this, but I think the battle pass skins are either incredibly mid or terrible. It's no in between. I can't chat. Y'all gonna have to name me a good time when we had a good battle pass system, and don't lie. Don't be like, oh, it's good, but clutch some other cosmetic. I've never seen someone rock a season 1 battle pass skin in like a ranked or a non-competitive game. It's everyone's just rocking shop skins. And what is with these companies? I know it's not rivals, but what is with these companies thinking FOMO is okay? Because I don't see the point of FOMO. Y'all gonna take it out the shop, right? Around that same time period, for example, Halloween, right? Let's say if they make a FOMO Halloween skin, right? For like Iron Fist. It's like a zombie, Fister, Street Fighter, Ryu type shit, right? Let's say they do that, right? And it's only for like, it only releases around Halloween, right? And then every other year they pull back and pull out of it. Big fella, what is the point of FOMO then? Why not just make the store bigger? NetEase, y'all make skins damn near every 2 weeks, bro. I don't see the point of increasing the shop. If y'all really want to do something like that, I feel like y'all should have like a shop rotation, kind of like Fortnite. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, because the thing about NetEase, they make good skins for only the shop. I'm gonna keep it a bean, and they can just like hug around the idea. And plus, I'll give them more freedom to really release more shop skins frequently. As much as like I think their schedule is kind of insane and tight, but it's kind of beautiful how they can make these shop skins look so nice. And if they really care about that, releasing skins that frequently in content, things of that nature, that much, why not increase the shop? I don't see the point of it. DBD, you're not safe. But I'm not gonna lie, cosmetic wise is fire. But chat, the players, the community. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Dolphin players. You guys ruined this game. Cause at first, chat, I had a video about how I think Jeff's the problem. No, I'm gonna keep it a bean, and I'm gonna look at everyone in the eye in the community when I say this. Support mains are the problem. I've been saying this ever since season 1, season 2. And even in the back of my head in season 0, I'm like, low key, they're the problem. But at that point, we were all learning how to play the game. It's okay. Da 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 da. But in this current meta, chat, supports have the upper power. They've been had the upper power since season, saying 0. But nobody really said anything about it. Nobody really. Everyone was talking about how the support ults are all the same thing. It's just a big immortal area, But given it current day, December 2026, right? Because we all missed last year. We all missed season 0. We all missed when Dolphin was in the trenches as the main meme. We all missed when we used to feel like invincible guys. I remember the Bucky edits used to go crazy. The clips used to go crazy. The Iron Man clips back when Iron Man was actually playable. I mean, he's still kind of playable now, but he's kind of mid. I don't know. But supports really ruined this game. They went to not only crying about their teammates, right, mid game. It's very common to see a support either complain about their teammates, trash talk their KD, while not giving them a single ounce of healing. And I don't know what it is with these healers trying to be DPS and support. Cloak and dagger mains, I'm looking directly into your soul when I say this, big fella. Nobody wants your booth ass the DPS damage, bro. Go ahead and run that shit up and go home. Like, I don't know what it is, but why does everyone like playing C and D? What is so special about it? Are we just all into snow bunnies? Like, what is the problem? And I'm gonna keep it a bean, chat. Y'all might look at me crazy, but I 100% stand on this shit right now. C and D is the worst support in the game right now, and it's not even close. And the funny part is, none of y'all will never say that. Why? Because we are in a support-driven meta, bro. 3 supports per game is damn near an insta climb. If the other team does it, it comes down who's the best support. Because if you don't ban Gambit, you're done. But me personally, I ban 2. I have a Gambit meme. It's my duo. I can't do that. I can't do that to her. But you know what I'm saying? Gambit, season 5, Gambit. The way that man released, chat, I'm gonna be honest. He was like a Bucky healing demigod. He really is. Like, there's no in between. We all know this. There's no point of lying. And the funny part is, there's some support players out there, and it's crazy because support is the most important role in the game. It's not the hardest. Important and hard is different. If y'all want me to break it down, how to what's the most hardest role in the game? Because if I haven't saved it enough in my past vid, it's tank. Tank is the hardest role in the game. Tank is never really that loved. Tank is so underpowered. Hulk is trash. He's so mid. Thor, he's probably the second best tank. Second to third best tank because he can kidnap in 180 now. Magneto, I'm sorry, Rogue counters him. And a lot of people are not mature enough to realize this, but Rogue hard counters Magneto. The only tank that has a chance, and a lot of people for some reason shit on him, is Strange. And my question is, why do people hate Strange? Is it the shield that he gets punched through it? Is it because y'all don't know how to ult correctly? Because I'm sorry, Strange, in my personal opinion, low-key the second best, if not the best tank in the game still. And I don't care if y'all think season 0 Strange is better. I don't care, because that version, that Hulk team up with him was damn near deadly. He was moving like a Egyptian god times 10 legend stats on Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Plus 10 rebounds. Insane shit. Insane shit. You know what I'm saying? Insane shit. But I'm sorry, to him being able to portal and change the whole team fight. And a lot of people don't realize banning Strange is a good thing. Instead of banning Daredevil, instead of banning Penny, why not ban Strange? He literally extends fights. His ult is literally this top 5. It's top 5 in the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It is perfect with Strange's ult goes with every other ult in the game times 10. Even Dolphin, even Jeffrey. But most of y'all are not, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all not mature enough to realize and wake up and realize that this man Strange is a great damage dealer, great protector. has very little counters. As much as people are like, oh, melee counters him. You can still hit as hard as a melee character though, if not harder. And some people are like, oh, he's C tier. And even if you're actively playing as him, you're nerfing your team. And if I die, I can just Sabuku myself. If I die, I'm just gonna teleport. Or if not, I can just, you know what I'm saying, dip. I can fly, get out of there. Great mobility. Great mobility. And a lot of people will not, you know what I'm saying, y'all will not understand how strong Strange is until it's too late. But back to what I was saying. But some people, I ran into a support the other night, right? They were like, oh, I know how to play Gambit. Crazy shit, you know? Because, you know, the character really plays the game for you. And everyone who knows this. In the back of my mind, I'm like, damn. Y'all love making fun of DPS mains. But it's really the supports that are wrong the entire time. We will get supports that will make fun of your KD when you die a lot. Think you're 1v6ing as a tank while you're trying to move up and create space. And on top of that, they want supports to get buffed every season, and they see nothing wrong when Luna changes, Sue Storm changes, nothing. And I'm so glad, I'm so glad that everyone is realizing how strong these supports are. As much as like the ban faces for ranked is horrible, and I think they really do need to rework it. Because even I was scrolling on TikTok the other day, you know what I'm saying? Blaze is one content creator. Blaze, I don't know how to say his first name, but I'll put his, you know what I'm saying, his page, his little PFP right there for y'all boys. He really put me on. Not really put me on, but really refreshed my memory and how I feel about the ban phase. Because as much as it's like, oh, okay, we low-key do need extra bans because there's a lot of characters in the game. He made a point that was like, we shouldn't have like duplicated bans. And what I mean by duplicated bans, I mean like if a team bans Daredevil and your team bans Daredevil or another team bans Daredevil, I think the ban should reset. I think the ban should 100% reset. Because, dude, there's so many times where people waste bans because they just get pissed. Squirrel ban. She's annoying. Jeffrey ban. It's Jeffrey. I don't want a Jeff on my team. Ultron ban. I mean, who's really banning Ultron? But you get the point. You get the point. Some people think a lot of characters in the game are annoying, and the other team sometimes says, hey, why not do the same thing? No. And it's so annoying because let's say you want to ban someone that equally not only frustrates you, well, not frustrates, let me not say frustrates, because I'm feeding into the, you know, the masses. But let's say you wanted to ban someone that was very, very counterable to your kit, and you know you're like a good main of that character, and you think, hey, if I get rid of, for example, let's say your character gets countered by Storm. Hey, I want to get rid of Storm. She has a great ult, great damage. She either zones me or makes me uncomfortable. And not only makes me uncomfortable, but I will underperform even though I main that character very hard. As much as other people will be like, oh, you're one trick. Learn something else. You should not be able to only play one character. I'm sorry, chat, but like, I've never been in a community that hates someone for maining something. Because as much as I'm like, oh, there's this toxic one tricks. What if those was good one tricks that actually main them and put thousands of hours into them just for someone to come out of nowhere and ruin your shit, bro? And I'm like I'm saying, of course, you know, you should be able to go out there and, you know, play a different character. But if you really want to main someone and be good on a tournament level, and things like a counter can get in your way, why not ban them? And what makes it worse, your ban, the vote that you could cast out can be wasted because of a meta ban. And speaking of meta, damn, the meta is so strong, playing off meta is damn near impossible. It's not even possible. Like, this shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Because even with the new character Rogue, because I personally made her, you know, I voted her. No week. Y'all, I'm gonna say, go take a shower. Go take a shower, Pooh Bah. Go take some shower. I already did, buddy. All right. Before and after the day streak. But even with the Rogue, I think Rogue is very, 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 very.
Okay, got Cindy. What do you steal from Daredevil?
His whole kit. Gotcha. I love Rogue! Holy shit!
Holy crap.
Like, y'all want to say she's B tier? I'm clipping that. Y'all want to say she's B tier? Very, 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 very strong. But I feel like her strength is undermined because of how strong the nothing dies in this meta. Chat, I can't tell you how bad I pieced up the C&D this other day on some like Street Fighter, Itadori, her shit, just for her other supports and her Rocket and her Loki to keep her alive. And mind you, chat, we had a Captain America stalling the fucking point, bro. And yes, it was ranked because niggas cannot. I don't know what it is with rank, but people cannot aim in that damn mode, and it shows. And after that game, as much as we lost and we went through it, it made me realize how strong Rogue is, and it also made me realize Rogue's strength is only underpowered because of the current meta we're in. I don't know if they need to buff dive, because if they're not gonna change supports, I think NetEase will be like, I know Zwong. And yes, chat, it's Zwong, not Guang. Y'all like Guang this, Guang that, Guang. And y'all be open as, bro. I'm talking straight, rinse and repeat. It's like Guang's every joke and ever since people figured out who the gameplay representative, I forgot. Bro, you're gonna have to staple it on the screen. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And when y'all figured out who that man was, that was the leader above all that, and he's not in gameplay, he's just a general, just like leader. Because the gameplay, the actual director is Zeon. Out of anything, if y'all want to attack people, attack Zeon or make fun of him. But even then, I'm not saying you guys should do that. But if y'all gonna, make fun of people, do it the right way. But I'm not, I'm not saying it's okay. But let me draw it back to the drawing board. Let me not lose y'all. But as much as this game is very unbalanced, and a lot of people are not taking it seriously because it's unbalanced and things of that nature, I think they should either go back to season 0, right? Because I don't know why they want to care about casuals, even though NetEase is said, hey, we care about comp, but you guys don't really care about comp. Y'all really care about the casual experience. So I'm just saying. But if y'all care about matchmaking and how this game goes, we need actual balances to keep this game fresh and alive, because content right now, I'm not gonna lie, feels kind of stale. Climbing and ranked, may Lord have your soul. May the Lord have rest on your soul, because you never know what you're gonna run into. You're either gonna run into a group that wants to throw because he doesn't have a thing, or a group will throw because they banned a support even though he's a tank main, or Groot would throw because he's just having a bad day. It can be anything until they do something about these throwers and people that want to just like go AFK and spawn and rank. By the way, Zeong, you should be on that. You shouldn't be on some Baluba shit. Put some patches and dip like your little Uzi Vert, or some Cardi shit. But I think you guys should really look into the matchmaking. As much as y'all are like, oh, there's no EOM, it still feels horrible. Everyone knows it. The game is also poorly optimized. I'm mainly a console streamer, but time to time, I do think about streaming on PC. So I had like a PC Marvel Rivals stream like a month ago. And my parts for my PC ain't that bad. I ain't gonna lie, my PC costs a little $800. But the people that I hear about that have way better PCs than me, that are struggling to, go higher when it comes to what they paid for in their PC components, is it's not the best. It doesn't look the best. So y'all gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie. Even me, I normally stream and I would get like 60 to 80. I'm supposed to try to put. I'm supposed to get like 120, but whenever I turn off stream, it's I get higher frame rate. You know how it to be, but even with my console too, like I get a lot of frame drops. I know my shit is limited, but whenever time to time, I'm like, I want to rip the mandate off. I want to play 120 because PS5 players can get that sweet, sweet, buttery goodness of 120. I don't know about the Xbox. I don't know about Series S. I don't know about Series X. But when I'm playing 120, I will get a lot of frame drops. Playing on certain maps. It'll go to like 120, well not 120, 119 to like 100, and then sometimes 80 and 90. And even that 18 v18 mode, that mode is fire. I'm not gonna lie. That mode is pretty fucking fire. But I get a lot of frame drops and down performances, and it's weird because we're on the next gen, even though Series is quote unquote holding us back. But hey man, y'all gotta fix y'all optimization. I'm not gonna lie, because PS5, it's a console. It's not gonna do the best, but what I'm paying for, I feel like that's what I should be getting. Not that much games can go 120 on the PS5. It's only like maybe three or four, give or take. And also I want to wrap this up by saying, oh yeah, let me not wrap this up. Hold on, we about to get started. Okay, so Gambit, he's pretty busted. He needs a nerf. I don't know if they want to fix the cleansing or how fast he gets his ult, or maybe reduce the healing, because I don't want him to be a mantis all over again. I really want him to be in his own lane, but not too strong. Because I don't mind Gambit. But Rogue, she, like I said, she is great. She is very, very good. The people that talk about her and say that she's not that good, what the fuck are you talking about? This girl has kidnap potential. She can take what you have and nerf it. The only character she can't nerf is like Hawkeye. I guess it's just Hawkeye. I'm pretty sure. She's the only one that can't stop him from one shotting. Like even when she grabs his abilities and grabs him, he can still one shot. I don't know how bad. I don't know how Hawkeye's one shot thing works. But besides that, she can do damage. As much as people are like, oh, she doesn't really do that much damage. No, she does damage. 3 hits or 4 hits is like guaranteed kill for 250. 275 might be a 5th hit. With their little new ability, her little punch card thingy. Whenever people are within that radius, it's kind of like Bucky and Cap's little team up. Whenever she activates it and she punches somebody, if they're within that circle, little purple circle, white thing, I don't forget what it's called. You might have to bail me out. If you're too lazy, then I'm gonna try my best to explain. But whenever you're within a certain radius, and it's not too big, it's like maybe 8 meters, maybe 16. I could be wrong. If you're within her range, you not only get healing if you're on her team, right? On the other side, it amplifies her damage, and it's kind of like Moon Knight. So if you're within another player, and she smacks someone that's right next to you, right? The aftermath of the smack of the radius will scatter on and will splat on other people that are around the person she's fighting or punching. Weird to say, because it's a shockwave. With a lot of people, like 3 or 4 people, she can really be a force to be reckoned with. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you don't ban Gambit, because I feel like it's one of the reasons why people don't want to see Gambit. Because if I'm not playing Rogue or I don't have a Gambit on my team, I'm banning Gambit. Because as much as Gambit has great healing, Rogue gets enabled by Gambit, in a way of damage. So that's another reason why I think she can be viewed very, strong. But for right now, she seems kind of mid because how strong healing is right now and how much nothing really dies. Her survivability is nice. It isn't the best. It's not fantastic, amazing, but it's very nice. Her little chrono kick combo, that is pretty fire. You're damn near a flyer. You can hold it up in the air and be a flyer and be an absolute unit. That's how I do my neutral. I would normally do my little pull and fly up and see if I can drag players up. That's how I cook up and really get the team on me. Her ult is very nice. I think hot take. I think Rogue can counter triple support when it comes to not healing, I guess, but when it comes to ult rotation. I think people are undermining how great her ult and damage potential is, and how much she can be a great distraction. Because the other night, I was doing my Lord Rogue thing, and I was playing with one of my viewers, and they're a thing main, and for some reason, I was enabled so much. Because as much as I'm like, I'm not a fan of 2 brawler tanks, but Rogue is kind of like, she's kind of like a hybrid. It's beautiful. She can take out flyers. She can kill every DPS in a 1v1. Yes, and Wolverine. Great 1v1 potential. She can kind of 1v1 almost every tank in the game, to be honest, too. Even when they're ulting, I'm gonna be honest, because she can even counter their ults. Hulk ult, she just takes her damage. Strange grabs you and you don't get to ult. She takes your shield. And then like her space creation is just amazing. It's just the only thing she can't do is protect consistently. But even then, if she has her little punch card thing, I forgot the team up with Gambit. She can heal you. She can be a healing anchor. And then protecting, she has her grab just like Emma, you know, not too crazy. And then she has her chrono kick combo that can drag people away. And it has a little mini tech with it. It's beautiful. But to my rogue mains out there, I will say, stay strong. This character is literally golden wind experience. Golden wind. And hope you guys are having fun, because Rogue is not only a great tank, but she is very fun. But the only weakness she has is I don't think she can solo tank. I tried it multiple times. Unless if you have some diver DPS, I don't think she can solo tank. I'm gonna be honest. She can create space. I'll be for real. I'll be honest. She can definitely create space, but she cannot solo tank. She really can't. But yeah, man. I really hope, you know, I hope they buff dive. Because as much as I'm kind of scared how they do dive. Because in a way, like, dive being weak is not bad, but it's not good. I think support should not be able to keep themselves alive for that long. I know everyone knows it, and I'm just singing the same tune, but hopefully for year 2 for Rivals, it's morely cared about gameplay wise. Because everything else besides gameplay is beautiful. Even like the modes. I'm not a fan of the modes, but you know, it's doing numbers. It's getting a lot of love. So, you know, hopefully we get this triple support meta out of here. Even if they gotta put a cap on votes. This video's been insanely long, so I'm gonna end it here. But hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the season, as much as it's looking kind of dry and lame and stale and boring. Yeah, it's Rivals for you. We all missed season 0, but that doesn't mean the game is not fun. It's just, you know, the people in the game holding in the back from a great game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's your boy Pluto. I'll see y'all next time. Peace, man. Peace, man. Peace, man. Peace, man. See, man. Bye, man. Bye, man. Bye, man. I know, yeah, I almost forgot here.
Shut the fuck up! Damn, here, bro. Damn, I always want some shit. Anyway. I got some money for the rain.